Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, and welcome to the stream. Thank you guys very much for being here today. Katie, Johnny, Mendy, Whitney, Talon, welcome guys. We are back in Cataclysm today. Alright, so what were we doing? We were kind of doing some of the quests. And we were focusing on just herbing, taking a look at our professions. We're after Dreamfoil, Fellweed. Yeah, we gotta find Fellweed. Dreamfoil, Mountain, Silver Sage. Let me see if I can, find a location on Fellweed. You know, Fellweed might be in Outland. Maybe? Let's see. Yeah, Hellfire Peninsula, Nagra, and Terrakar. Yeah, we're into Outland stuff. So, yeah, this is the last of what we're gonna get from Azeroth, and then everything else is Outland Alchemy, Outland Herbalism. Well, that's cool. We don't have to worry about too much now, except getting to level 58. Good deal. Bandit, Mike, welcome guys. Alright, let's set out and get to it. I will pop us into the queue. Average wait time 4 minutes. Seems really short. Yeah, now we just gotta level up. Got a little chunk of rested XP. Thankfully I parked us at an inn the last time we played. Esme, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Yeah, that's right. For Alchemy, we get to make a max level trinket, don't we? That's gonna be really nice. Trinkets are always a pain to get. If I end up having enough gold right at level 85, we can make the alchemy trinket, and I can, like, I think I can buy one of the Dark Moon cards. Pretty sure I remember, like, some of the Dark Moon cards being pretty good, like, pretty good to get into, like, heroics. Possibly even, like, pretty good just pre-raid. Which mount are we talking about? That I don't know. The only times that I had alchemy maxed was for Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm, and I don't remember it from either of those. But that was a long time ago on my original Holy Pally. I'm surprised that I remember the trinket.
Relax. Stay away from them.
What's up? Keep it real. Hurry back.
Yeah, it's goblin music. Goblin music is never awesome. The rest of the Zone soundtrack is pretty okay. Guess I could summon my pet, because yes, we have a pet. It's not really worth herbing these guys, you just get junk. I don't know if maybe there's a chance to get something like valuable, but for the most part, you're getting junk and you're not getting skill ups, you're not getting experience. So when I'm not herbing these guys, it's intentional. Uldaman. No, not Uldaman. Blackrock Depths, because we are level 53. We're also coming in like the middle of something. We're coming in at the middle of something or at the end of something. This might be closer to the end. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, no, they've killed this guy. I thought that guy back here was the last boss of this wing, but I guess not. A vote to kick has been initiated. Reason given, troll. Yes, I haven't been here, so I don't know if the guy's a troll or not. But I feel like as an outsider to the group, I have to just kind of agree with whatever their assessment has been. I'm now the leader of the group. This is good. This is good. That being said, I don't know where the hell we're going. Maybe we're going this way. We got a dead warlock. Oh, man, we got some ads. When do we get Blizzard? We have Blizzard. Yeah, we got it at level 52. Level 52 for Blizzard. Level 38 for Conjure Food and Water. And we're still waiting on Arcane Intellects. Arcane Brilliance. Not to be confused with Arcane Intellect. Level 58. This is the Mankrik server, which is US East and predominantly Horde side. And it's where the guild is at. Guitar Junkie, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. We have 3 unspent talents, which I guess really shouldn't be a surprise. We're doing a big pull, real big. We got bashed, we got shield bashed. That was inconvenient. Bloodcell Buccaneers is dead. Oh, Bloodcell Buccaneers has been dead for a long time. But yeah, they're super dead. If you want to see an example of an actually dead server, go to Bloodcell Buccaneers and do like /who 1 to 10, /who 10 to 20. Not with the zone. Get backspace the zone. Get rid of the zone so that way you're looking for anybody on the server. And just look through the level brackets for a laugh. 1 to 10, 10 to 20. Yeah, everybody's dead. Or everybody's dead. Everybody's gone. And I don't think anybody played there to begin with because it was a roleplay server, and then like the hardcore community took over, and then the hardcore community left to go to official hardcore, and then official hardcore died. Yeah. I hope I get a res. I really don't want to have to like find my way through here. Apparently we were the only person doing DPS. Come on, it's just one boss. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Oh, this might be this might be the boss. Yeah, we got the bonus XP. I wonder if I'm going to get rezzed. It really doesn't seem like it. Oh, just res me. Come on. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a shithole. Like, sometimes, like, things happen in this game that just, like, it kind of makes me hate the people that play the game. Like, why wouldn't, like, the only reason to not res somebody is just, like, you're purely being a dick. There's no reason at the end of a run, you got a dead person on the floor, there's no reason not to res them unless you are just intentionally being an asshole. It's crazy. You bet the guy I kicked would have resed me? Yeah, maybe. No, I just kind of hate classic players these days. I report him for being rude, yeah. Oh man. Alright, back into the fray. Oh yeah, no one's gonna talk to you in party chat anymore. They're definitely just gonna kick you. Yep. One time I got kicked for, like, I got into a dungeon, I queued up as DPS or heals. And we got into the dungeon and I just assumed I was heals, so I started throwing a few heals. And suddenly I was kicked. Nobody said like, hey dude, you're not the healer. Nobody said, hey dude, I got heals. Like, I was throwing some heals and I was doing some DPS. And the other guy was also throwing heals, and I guess he had actually queued in as the healer, and I just got kicked. Without a word said. They could have just said like, hey, you're not the healer. And I'd have been like, oh. And I could have DPS'd. It was like a really low level dungeon. It was like some leveling dungeon. It might have been like, it might have been Ragefire Chasm. But yeah, they'll just kick you. Yeah, there's no reason to say anything to anybody. I guess it's easier to kick than it is to communicate simple things. What's funny is that, like, people give Mythic a lot of crap, but, like, Mythics are actually less toxic than just random Cataclysm LFG. They're just overall, they're less toxic. The worst thing that happens in a Mythic is somebody leaves. Like, no one gets kicked. Rarely ever does somebody like get chewed out in chat. But every once in a while, like in a Mythic, somebody's just fed up and they just leave the run. But at least no one's getting kicked without understanding why. For like simple things that could be communicated. You can get the deserter debuff even if you get kicked. I didn't know that. What I think is crap is like, this happened to us the first day of ZGZA being out. Is that like, the way I remember LFG is as long as you have killed one boss, you can leave and you won't get deserter. And that's like bad group protection. Let's say you're in an awful group of awful people and you need to move on. Like, so you used to be able to just kill a boss, and then as long as one boss had died, you could go, and you wouldn't get deserter. But apparently that's changed. We were in a run where we wiped 5 or 6 times to trash. We finally killed a boss. We continued wiping to trash. We have been in the run for 15 minutes at this point. I left the group, and I got deserter. And I think that's absolute toxic horseshit. Because like the group was so bad and I stuck it out and we killed a boss and then I stuck it out into trash and then we had a death knight that kept running in and pulling and dying and getting us killed to trash. And so yeah, after 15 minutes of that I left and I still got a 30-minute deserter debuff. That's toxic. You were in a group with people in the same guild, you rolled on a piece of gear and you got kicked and you got deserter. That's really bad, yeah. Yeah, like the vote to kick thing, it's always been kind of like busted. Like the thing about vote to kick is you can't not have vote to kick, but vote to kick makes the game a lot worse. It just makes the game worse. But not having it would also make the game worse. Because, well, I mean, I guess like party leaders could still remove people, but that was assuming that like the party leader wasn't the problem to begin with.
until next we meet.
Anaria, Shola. Keep your wits about you.
No, agreed. If you get kicked, there's no way you should get Deserter. The same as if you're in a run and it's been going on for 15 minutes and you've killed a boss and you've wiped and you leave, that you shouldn't get Deserter for that either. Like, you should get Deserter for, like, leaving within the first 15 minutes of the run. And honestly, like, because, yeah, like, you've done 15 minutes of a run, like, you're good. Like, stuff happens. Sometimes you get into a group and it's just a bad run and you don't want to deal with it. If you put 15 minutes into it, you kill a boss, you should be able to go. It's not like they can't just fill your spot. Alright, here we go. We're dropping in. We have no idea what the we're doing. We just don't know. We got no clue. We got a couple people took off in the machine. We got a couple people back here, don't really know what to do. Let's see. Let's do this. Nope, that wasn't it. All right, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, this might be where they're at. Here we go. I don't think we're ever going to see that boomkin again. I think the boomkin's gone. The boomkin didn't make it. Don't know where to go. Enjoy your deserter. Right. What's going on with my dungeons? I think these later dungeons are just more difficult for people because, like, a lot of us aren't as familiar with these, and these are also kind of labyrinthine. And so even if you've done these a lot of people just don't know where to go. Like, yeah, like Blackrock, Lower Blackrock Spire, BRD, like, nobody knows where to go. Nobody cares enough to really find out. So, like, you either get into a group where somebody knows where to go, or you get into a group where nobody goes the right way. And it's like a 50-50. These dungeons are really painful, and, like, realistically, I should just get to 58 as soon as I can. Unfortunately, like, doing these dungeons is, like, one of the fastest ways to get to 58, so... Look, like, oh yeah, he left, like, the druid left, like, he couldn't figure out how to click the machine, like... Nobody told him what to do. Somebody said use the machine, but he obviously had no idea what use the machine meant. And so he left, and so he has deserter now. You know, that's a boomkin. He waited like 5 or 6 minutes for a queue. He got into the run. One by one, his group mates vanished. Somebody said some cryptic shit in chat, like, use the machine. He stumbled around a little bit more. Nobody tried to go back and help him. Nobody tried to show him the way. And then he had to leave. And for that, now he gets to wait 30 minutes before he can even queue back up. But what he's probably going to do instead is he's probably going to Alt F4, and he's going to go fire up the pre-patch in retail. And he's gonna run circles around Beldraken for a little bit, and then he's gonna log out, and then he's probably gonna go eat lunch and be sad. Like, that's what that person's gonna do for the rest of the day. Yeah, it does suck when you're brought in to replace somebody and it doesn't teleport you to the group leader. Like, it should always teleport someone who's filling to wherever the group leader's at. Same thing, if you teleport out and you teleport back in, when you teleport back in, it should teleport you to the group leader. And if there was a mechanism like that that would teleport you to the group leader, then people like that druid, he could have teleported out, he could have teleported back in, and then he'd be with us. So yeah, there definitely needs to be a teleport to group leader option. Do I not have Cold Snap yet? Maybe I don't have Cold Snap. Maybe I need to spend all my talent points. Maybe that's what I need to do. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Cold Snap we want. Enduring Winter. Reduce the mana cost. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. Held an offhand stamina, int, and haste. Yes. Yeah, I think we'll take that. This dude is apparently immune to everything. Alright, there we go. He must have had some kind of bubble. We got some robes. Those actually look pretty cool, and we're definitely going to roll on them for transmog. Yeah, those are neat. And that's it. That's the whole run. That wasn't bad. John, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. John, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that my attempting to grind multiple characters through that event helped. Yep, after doing it for like a day or so,
We will persevere.
it was pretty easy to see like what was efficient and what was a kind of a waste of time. Northrend is still like I hold to the fact that Northrend is the worst for that event. It would be much better, much faster if you just went between Searing Gorge and Dustwallow Marsh. Do I want any of this stuff? Take the sword, I guess.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with all those characters? Yeah, exactly, that's kind of where I was at.
Hold your head high.
I thought like, well, I thought like I could keep leveling characters, but like what am I gonna do with all of them? There's really nothing for me to do with them. I have my core roster. Even in my core roster, I probably have characters that I'm not gonna be able to play. Just because I'm not gonna have time. So yeah. So today we're back in Cataclysm where it takes longer to level up characters. At least it takes some amount of time. I think for retail, I have every character that I'm ever gonna need.
Go in peace.
I really don't think I'm gonna need any more characters at max level anytime soon. Yeah, I should go through and I should clear out my roster. I have a bunch of characters that can probably just go right to my deleted list. I'm pretty sure this is the only dungeon we're gonna get until we're like level 60 and able to do Outland stuff. We are 55. We gotta get through the next 3 levels. And that's it for this one. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yeah, that's it.
What brings you here? Good luck, friend.
Time is money, friend. Glad I could help. Hurry back. Keep it real.
How you doing, man? Spirits. Hey there. Have a good one.
Yo! Glad I could help.
Time is money, friend.
This guy is pulling big pulls. pretty sure we're on the wrong side doing bosses we don't need to do for the run. And like, I kind of get it. I think he says he's doing it for XP, but realistically, it's not worth the XP. It's better to just like complete the random and get the bonus XP and then queue up for another random. Like, killing everything in here is not going to be like super worth it. So yeah, so I'm gonna stick it out, but with the hope that we'll go kill the correct boss like pretty soon and not like continue going completely off script. Oh boy, we followed the wrong person. Lovely, lovely. I guess they're out. They're headed towards the healer's headed towards the entrance. These guys went a different way. They don't have a healer right now. The healer is gone. Like, he's very gone. He's gone, and we're not like in combat. Okay, the healer has left the group. I would like to remain out of combat because I'd like to not die. So yeah. How is the population on Cata servers? Is it easy to find groups? I mean, it's LFG, so yeah, like if you're talking about like 5-man stuff, you put yourself in the queue, you wait 4 minutes, and you have a group. Yeah, it's easy. As far as the population, like, yeah, they don't have a ton of Cataclysm servers, so the servers they do have are pretty well populated. As far as like raid pugs, like I don't know how many raid pugs you're gonna find. Like maybe some. It's harder to pug raids in Cataclysm because the mechanics are overly complicated. They require like a lot of coordination and a lot of communication that most pugs really like don't want to deal with or can't handle. Pugging was more fun back in Wrath of the Lich King. All right. Well, we got a healer replacement, so that's good. You think they could have skipped Cata and went straight to mob? Yeah, I don't think too many people would have been upset. I mean, to their credit, they are going through Cata very, very quickly. We're not going to have Cata for a long time. You know, the last content for Cataclysm comes out in January. We have Firelands in October, and then we have the last set of content in January. 3 months after that content comes out, you know what? 2 weeks after that content comes out, like, the game's gonna be dead. And then we'll be waiting on, I guess we're waiting on MoP, like whatever, what are they gonna do next? So we're waiting on MoP Classic. So yeah. It's just better to think of Classic now as like World of Warcraft do-over, the progression server. We're just gonna progress through everything. We're gonna do it very quickly. We're not gonna spend a lot of time in any expansion. And then maybe one day they fold our cosmetics and our mounts and our achievements. Maybe they fold those up into our retail account. And then we go again. And then maybe we reset the progression servers back to vanilla and we go again. A wand? Yeah, like, I don't know. I guess I could take this wand. I don't know why not. There we go. The reality is, though, they couldn't do MoP without doing Cataclysm. Like, they had to do Cataclysm first, because the old world zones have to change. I'm pretty sure that in Mist of Pandaria, like, some of the patch content for Mist of Pandaria happens in the old world. Or maybe that's Warlords of Draenor that I'm thinking of. No, I'm pretty sure some of the Mist of Pandaria patch content happens in the old world. And it happens in the remade old world, obviously. So, like, they had to, like, the old world was going to change regardless of whether they skipped Cata or did Cata or would write them up. They were always going to have to update the old world zones in Classic. I'm gonna bail on this group pretty soon. I just hope I don't get Deserter. Like, I'm not really in this for like a full clear of BRD. If this were the Burning Crusade or Vanilla, or even if this were us leveling up in Wrath of the Lich King, like, the kill experience would probably be worth it. But the way LFG works with the bonus XP, like, the kill, it's not worth it to come in here and kill everything. It's only worth it to come in here and kill the boss you have to kill to get the bonus XP, and then you queue up for another dungeon, and then you rinse and repeat. Like, this is not gonna be like bang for our buck for the time we spend in here. This is not Burning Crusade or Lich King, this is Cataclysm. That was a missed tab target. I tab targeted the wrong room. Whoopsies. We no longer get a template for Blizzard. Blizzard just like completely stopped. Oh, there we go. We got it back. Yeah, for a minute there, it just was completely gone. It stopped even existing. That was fun. It's like, go ahead, just guess where your Blizzard is going to lay down. It's okay, just guess. You don't have to see the template. It's fine. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want to do this whole place. I'm gonna wait this out. I'm gonna give it one more boss, and then I gotta leave this group. I don't know how they don't understand that, like, the kill experience is not worth it. How do they not get it? Can't they see how slowly their own XP bars are moving? Like, don't they understand that we're wasting our time? Michael, good afternoon, man. Thanks for popping into the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like I've done enough. If I get Deserter, I'm not going to be happy. Like, what do you guys think? I've killed quite a few bosses with these guys. We killed a bunch of bosses. It's been 15 minutes that we've been in here. We know that because the timer counted down all the way. They will not go kill the boss that we need to kill to get the completion. They're like, the tank is refusing to go do that. He's determined to clear everything he wants to clear. And I think I should be able to leave. I think I've done enough. I think that, like, yeah, I don't want to be in the group anymore. Okay, I didn't get Deserter, so, like, whatever combination of things that was, you know, we killed a couple bosses, we waited out the 15 minutes, like, we didn't get Deserter, so... Yeah, like, I don't want to be dragged along on, like, one tank's crusade to clear Blackrock. Like, that's not what I'm in for. If it were Burning Crusade era, Classic era, even if it were Wrath of the Lich King era, I might be compelled to stay, but no, not in Cataclysm era. It's simply not worth it. I'm really hoping I can dungeon grind and collect herbs through most of Outland. Like, I don't mind Outland, but I've done the quest in Outland so many times in my life. Like, probably an insane number of times overall. And I don't know, like, how much actual questing I want to do. I'm good to hang out in the zones and, like, run around and collect herbs and work on the professions while we dungeon grind, but, like, I really don't want to focus on the questing. I've simply done the quest too many times. Sunken Temple might be a good change of pace. The TBC dungeons are, like, perfect for grinding. They're all straightforward. Most of them are fairly short. It's just a good places to grind XP. Well, this would be really cool if I had mana. I guess I'll pop this potion. That'll do a little bit. Oh, that's a cool looking tunic, and I like tunics, and I'm gonna roll on that for transmog. Ilpo, welcome to the stream, buddy. Everything is going good. And that's it. We are done here. I guess we're going in this cave. My wife brought me some lunch, so I am going to turn my camera off and mute myself. And I am going to eat as I play. I will go ahead and pin that, and I will see you guys on the flip side.
Talk to me! Keep it real! Glad I could help!
What can I do for you? See you around. See you later.
I have a deal for you.
Alright, I'm back. Food has been consumed, calories have been intaken, and now I will live for a few more hours. Alright, and that's the run. So, like, that's the dungeon, that's completion. We are popping out of this one now. We're not gonna follow along and kill a bunch of other bosses that we don't need. We are simply going to queue back up. Oh, I have a spider buddy who's decided to come down right in front of me. You guys probably can't see him. Oh yeah, you can probably see him a little bit right there. Yeah, he decided to... Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Let's move you over here, bro. No, not on me. Not on me. Okay. Alright, you're good. Alright, he's been rehomed. Rehomed to the side table next to me.
Got the best deals anywhere.
She has a couple of breadcrumbs to other zones. Blasted Lands. And the Sands of Silithus. I don't think we're gonna really need to go to any other zones. I think we'll get the next 2 levels here, and then we'll be going to Outland. Oh, look at this. There are some quests hiding over here, though. I bet there's a Yeti kill quest.
Time is money.
Yeah. See, of course there's a Yeti quest, because we just fought a bunch of Yeti. What else? Find Echo 3, Perfect Horns. Yeah, Ice Swamp. Now, see, we went to the back of that cave, we fought all through that cave, and it turns out there were other quests for the cave. So now we are going back to the cave. I had a feeling there would be, like, other quests there. Should have given a more thorough look around. Okay. Alright. We're doing Empire Strikes Back thing. Okay, I see what we're doing. It's a Star Wars reference. Well, this is nice. Instead of having to fight our way into the cave and out of the cave, we'll only have to fight our way out of the cave. Yeah, the queue times for DPS right now in Cataclysm are like 4 minutes. Which is pretty nice. I feel like Cataclysm is probably the only version of Classic that anybody is playing. It's probably why we have such short queue times. So this time, I don't think that was the end boss. Like, I think people get confused as to which BRD they are put into in the LFG, and like sometimes we kill that boss and it's the boss that we're supposed to kill. Other times we kill that boss and it's not the boss we're supposed to kill, and then it's like, okay, now we need to figure out like what boss we're supposed to kill. We already had the healer left immediately. He was out. I don't even know if this guy realizes he doesn't have heals. We killed the boss, it wasn't the right boss, the healer bailed. Yeah, that's how quick it happens. No, in Cataclysm, you kill the boss that you're supposed to kill to get the bonus XP. Like you're not really here to kill all the bosses. You're not here for loot. If you're doing LFG, you're here to kill the boss at the end, so that it dings the big chunk of bonus experience, and that's really all that you're here to do. And the problem is, like, there's a couple of different wings, but they don't stop you from going into any place you want. So, like, each time you queue up for this dungeon, like, there's a boss you're supposed to kill. And somewhere there's the boss you're supposed to kill. But then there's a bunch of other bosses that you don't have to kill that you can kill. And the problem happens when the group doesn't know what boss they're supposed to kill to do the dungeon, to get the bonus XP, and then you end up just running around wasting a lot of time. It's not like Burning Crusade or Wrath, where like the kill experience in here was worth clearing the whole thing. If this were TBC or Wrath of the Lich King, then it would be worth it to clear everything. But by Cataclysm era, if you're doing random LFG, like all you really want is the bonus XP that you get from killing the boss you're supposed to kill. Nothing else really matters. Apparently no one grabbed the item. We can't loot them, so... There we go, somebody figured it out. Aaron, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for being here. Probably open all these bags at some point.
Hey, how you doing? Hurry back. Good pleasure doing business with ya. What's up? Interesting. Keep it real. If you ever need anything,
Buffalo Bill, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here.
I am honored.
yeah, what do you want? Be careful out there. Hurry back.
Lael, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the goblin music is unsettling. It's not my favorite music. It's the same music you'll hear it in Tanarus and Gadgekstan. Like, basically every goblin town has the same music. The rest of the zone soundtrack is okay. Yeah, goblins, gnomes, like same thing. High-pitched, frantic, annoying music. It's pretty much the same.
What brings
Anxiety inducing.
I'm listening. Hello.
The description of this is arcane in the membrane, arcane in the brain. It's like a Disturbed reference from like 2003. I still have a pinned comment. That was a long time ago. Thanks, Amy. That pinned comment has been hanging out with us the entire day. Oh boy. Is everyone better? As in, is everyone over the illness? Yeah. My son never got sick, so he got lucky. Yeah, everyone's been good. Brumarin, I don't know if we need this guy. He's not a rare spawn. He doesn't seem like he's for a quest. He just kind of snuck up on us. Oh, he's dead now.
What brings you here?
I love when we get in like really quick and we get to see everyone like literally drop into the dungeon. That's really cool. All right, so which one are we in? I'm not sure what we actually got queued up for. Let's see. It also doesn't really tell us what we got put in. So like there's no way to know what boss to kill until we go kill the boss and then we see if it actually dings the completion. It's quite a series of misclicks. You misclicked and you bought a boost. There's a couple of clicks you have to click to buy a boost. you gotta confirm at least one thing after you click. That's an unfortunate series of clicks, my friend. I never had luck learning a boosted character. Like every time I've ever boosted a character, it becomes a character that I don't play. But then again, I'm not a very smart person, so the only way that I really learn how to play a class is by leveling it up. You're really, yeah, well. You just, sometimes you gotta give yourself a minute, stop and think what's going on. But yeah, you could learn the class if you boost it. It's gonna be a little bit tough to learn a boosted class, but there's plenty of guides on the internet. I'm sure you can find some nice YouTube videos that'll show you the rotation, what buttons to hit when. It's not impossible to learn a boosted class. I have a hard time with it. I prefer just to level the characters up, but that's because I have time to do that. Yeah, if you boosted a mage, you're going to want to look at Fire Mage. Fire Mage is the spec you're going to want to play in Cataclysm. Alright, this time she was the last boss. We got the big chunk of XP. Yeah, let's go again. Like 1 or 2 more dungeons and we should hit level 58. And this character will be ready to go into Outland. Alright, it said detention block. I think detention block is like, she's the boss for detention block. The other side effect here is that, like, we're not really getting any kill XP anymore for these guys. So now, like, really the only experience we're getting here is the bonus XP at the end of the run. A lot of these guys are gray. Some of them are green, I guess. Yeah, we got a couple of guys who are still green. But, yeah, not very many. Monica, good evening and welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my god, is this all we can get right now? I am pretty sure this is all we can get, is detention block. Oh my god, and that's not giving us a lot of XP. It's giving us very little, actually. Yeah. We'll do it this time. I don't think we should keep doing it. Maybe we do it one more time, and then we should probably go just do some quests. We can ding level 58, and then we can get into Outland. I don't know what level we can start doing Outland dungeons. We may have to be level 60 to do Outland dungeons. Binds when equipped. 20 strength, 15 stam, 5 fire resist. Dang. That's nice. Maybe one more run will get us there? Possibly? Cannot teleport out of dungeon while in combat. That's weird because I'm not in combat. My group is in combat though. Not really sure why. All right, let's just yeah, let's be done with this one. We've got very little to go before we hit 58.
Hello.
We should probably just focus on getting that done. Yeah, we got 2 bubbles to go. And that is it. That is all we need to do. Our pet has reached level 59. We have reached level 58. Let's go ahead. We're going to hearth back to Winter Spring Village or whatever it's called. We're going to jump on a flight to Orgrimmar. And then we are off to Hellfire Peninsula. I don't know what's going on here. We can just decline that one. That's fine. And let's put ourselves on a flight.
Strength and honor. Go.
Alright, I'm gonna go AFK in flight. I want to refill my coffee and stretch my legs. So I will be back. Am I still sticking to 1 coffee a day? No. No, but I'm drinking substantially less coffee. And in the afternoon and evenings, I'm drinking green tea instead of coffee. Okay. So, is there anything else that we need to do here? Maybe we can train the next rank of Herbalism? Possibly? I mean, we have to be pretty close. Have to be pretty close. We have mage trainers somewhere, like, right below us. Can I train flying yet? Or can I still not fly? The mage trainers are obviously down in the Cleft of Shadows. Somewhere. Here's the portal. I don't think I'm ready for the portal yet.
Victory! Stronghold.
Flying is at 60. That's a bummer. Arcane Brilliance, finally. Frost Firebolt, finally. And Frost Armor, finally. Okay. I don't think we need Frost Armor. I think we're going to stick with Molten Armor for the crit. Frost Firebolt is going to replace Fireball on our bar for now. And then... yeah, I think that's good. I don't think I need Frost Armor. I think we just keep the Molten Armor, right? Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Good times. I do want to go really fast and see if we can train Herbalism. I'm not sure if we can train Herbalism here or if we have to be somewhere in Outland to do that. But let's find out really fast. Alchemy, there's probably not going to be a lot we can do for Alchemy. We could use the Golden Sandsem, but I think we want to hold on to this for the volatile healing potions instead. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do anything with this right now.
Strength.
And I don't think we can train
Loktar.
anything else. Okay, yeah, we're good on alchemy. Let's do a little transmog maybe. We haven't changed our look in a while. We got a cool tunic a while ago. Yeah, we got this tunic which I thought was pretty cool. What else did we get? We got a couple of different robes. This robe is actually pretty cool looking, but I think I'm gonna go with tunic and trousers. That's not bad. Okay, we can train this here. Well, that's good.
Go forth to victory.
There we go. Now we're good with Herbalism all the way to 450. Why does Cata feel more clean than retail? I never know what people mean when they say that. Maybe just because there's less content. Less content equals less clutter. Less things to do equals less perceived confusion on the point of the user. I think like people who don't play a lot of retail often like they log into retail and they feel overwhelmed by everything in retail because they're not retail players. Like for instance, you'll like log in, and this is better now that warbands are out and they fixed the map and stuff, but you'd log in, you'd open your map, there'd be a ton of stuff to do, there's a lot of stuff going on. You don't really understand any of it because you don't really play a lot. And then so like there's less to do in Classic, so you log into Classic, everything's kind of straightforward and clean. Like I guess that could be something that you mean. I don't know. I'm fine with, I play both versions quite a bit, so I don't find either one of them messy or daunting anymore. Through the dark portal, protecting our rear. Yeah, I don't think I need to do this one. I think we just need to go through the dark portal. Let's do that.
do you need? Down.
Yeah, the bloat only exists though in the mind of someone who doesn't know what's going on. Like that's what I've learned. Like retail bloat, it seems like if you don't play retail, then it's overwhelming because then there's lots of, you don't know what to do. You know, you open your map, you don't know if you're supposed to go do world quest, you don't know what content is relevant and what content's not relevant. But that only happens if you're someone that doesn't play. Like if you're consistently playing retail, what happens is you come up with your own objectives. Like for me, when I play retail, my goal is to do Mythic Plus. So if I'm on a max level character, like I know that's what I'm doing. I'm either doing like the newest questing content. If there's story content, I'll do the quest, and if there's not, then I'm participating in a season of Mythic Plus. So like a lot of what people perceive as like confusion is just them not being a player of the game, I guess. And like all it really takes, like what helped me get back into retail is like having an objective. So like when I started seriously playing retail again, it was during the Emerald Dream quest. So what I did was I told myself, I'm gonna get on, I'm gonna do all of the Emerald Dream story quests, and then I'm gonna go from there. And by the time I was about halfway through doing all the Emerald Dream story stuff, like I was pretty well like sucked in. I knew like what I was doing. I understood the stuff on my map. And then after we did all the Emerald Dream stuff, I thought like, well, maybe I'll put my toes into Mythic Season 3. And I did that. So like playing retail is about like having an objective in mind. Especially if you're someone who doesn't continuously play and you're trying to get into the game. You have to go in with a certain objective because like by all rights there's a lot of stuff to do. And if you don't have any goals or you don't have a plan, then like lots of stuff to do can just lead to you not doing anything at all. Mark, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream.
Loktar, go forth to victory.
I think it's why people have an easier time getting back into WoW when a new expansion comes out. Because I think it's hard for a lot of people to come into like a current expansion and to set their own goals. Like people have a hard time like deciding their own goals, figuring out what they want to do for themselves. And so I think it's easier for people to try to get back into WoW when it's a new expansion. Because then they know what they need to do. They need to get on a character, they need to level the character up to max. Like that's step one. So like when you have an easy stepping in point, it's easier to get back into the game because I think people just have a hard time setting their own goals.
Friend, go forth to victory for the Horde. Thrallheart, go with honor.
Interesting.
It's gonna be interesting not being able to fly here for a little bit. As far as dungeons, yeah, we can't do any dungeons yet. Maybe level 59 we can do dungeons. We're gonna have to gain at least one level. We got a Fell Reaver, just like killing people over here.
Sug for the Horde.
Like, I guess I can, like, I have to quest at least until we can queue up for dungeons. I don't know if I want to do a ton of quests in Outland, or if I just want to look for herbs and, like, level up that way, but we're gonna have to do some of the quests. Level 59 opens up ramparts. Okay, good. Mike, good afternoon, man. Happy Wednesday and welcome to the stream. I should probably set my Hearthstone here. That way we can teleport back to Orgrimmar if we want to and Hearthback. I realize we have a lot of herbs that we're not going to craft with that I need to put on the auction house. And I probably should have did that while we were in town. But I didn't. What are we looking for here? I don't know if that's going to be any good or not. Stamina and spirit and spell power. It's probably better. It's a pretty big item level upgrade.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back. Have a good one.
Loktar!
How you doing, Rita?
I'm listening. Beware, our enemies abound. Remember, patience, discipline.
which server is this? This is Mankrik, which is a US East, predominantly Horde server in Cataclysm. You know, Mark, I did the same thing. I forgot that I cleared all the raids in Cataclysm until I started doing the Cataclysm raids. I don't know if it's that the raids weren't that good, because the raids were actually, like, the raids were actually okay. They were actually pretty challenging raids compared to Wrath of the Lich King stuff. But yeah, they slipped my mind as well. As soon as I got into, like, Blackwing Descent and the other ones, I was like, oh yeah. And then, like, all of my memories of all the traumatic boss fights came back to me. But prior to stepping into them, like, I just didn't remember. For some reason, I remembered Firelands, but I didn't remember, like, the first raids of the expansion. But it turns out I raided the crap out of those raids, and, like, it just took seeing the bosses again to remember all the mechanics and to remember the agony of learning how to do them on Heroic. But yeah, as it turns out, I killed all the bosses in Cata originally. Yep, Wrath and Cata. That was apparently, like, the age that I raided in. And then, like, beyond that, I never raided as much. There were certain tiers of certain expansions that I did a little bit of raiding, but after Cataclysm, I just never raided as much.
Spirits be with you, man. Stay away from them. McGraw. Strength.
You haven't played War Within yet? That's good, because War Within is not out yet. We played a little bit of the beta. Do I get the Wrath or Cata vibe when I play it? No. No, like, modern WoW is a different game than Classic. It's not the same game. So there's no way to get the same vibe from like a different game. Like it's just completely different. It's modern WoW. If you quested during Dragonflight, then you know exactly what kind of questing you're in for in the War Within. Except instead of being in like enormous outdoor zones, you're gonna be underground for 3 of the 4 zones.
Stay away from
The questing in the first zone was okay. I enjoyed the flow of the questing.
be seen.
But yeah, if you play Dragonflight, the questing is gonna feel like a lot more of the same.
Stay away from the voodoo.
What do you need? For the Horde.
You stopped at Mop? Well, good news. Mop Classic will be out soon. You could come back to WoW at the exact point you stopped. At this point, I'm calling Classic WoW World of Warcraft do-over. So yeah, if you have any regrets from like your history playing WoW, you get to have a do-over now, because apparently we're just releasing all the expansions again and calling them Classic. So you just do them all over. I have lots of regrets, so we'll see how it goes.
What you want? Be seeing ya. Spirits believe ya, man.
Loktar. Strength.
Apparently, I took the quest again. No, I didn't mean to take the quest again. I didn't realize it was a repeatable quest because it wasn't blue. And typically when it's a repeatable quest, the exclamation point is blue. This exclamation point was yellow. And they straight up duped me. I pressed this button down here, request to stop, but I don't think this button actually does anything. I guess I might as well do this quest again. I don't know what I'm gonna get out of it. But yeah, apparently I'm doing it again. That's a real big bummer. I really wish they'd have color-coded that one properly. Like, why would anyone want to do this again? What could I possibly get out of it? There we go. Done for the second time. Maybe we can avoid a three-peat.
What do you need? Go forth to victory.
Alright, so I'm not taking this quest. We want to go to Spinebreaker Post.
May your blade.
There we go. And I don't even know if we really wanted to come down here yet. We probably could have done the Eastern and Western cannons first. But whatever, we'll see. Supposedly it's only a 4-minute queue for Hellfire Ramparts, so I'm just kind of hoping we can run a bunch of Ramparts. We also have to start herbing. I really haven't seen a lot of herbs, so we should probably start running around and looking for herbs. Then again, it's Hellfire Peninsula, so there might not be a lot of herbs. And we might have to go into somewhere like Zangarmarsh or Terrakar to, like, get a lot of them.
Blood and thunder.
I just don't know how many of these quests I want to do. I've done the questing in Outland so many times in my life that I'm kind of over it.
This had better be good.
Patience, discipline.
Goodbye.
Crawl home. Be safe.
Yeah, it'll be easier to run around and herb stuff once we have flying. Because then we can avoid a lot of combat. I'm gonna take a little stroll here and we'll run around. I'm gonna look for some herbs. And we'll just, I guess we'll work on a couple of objectives here and there. I'm hoping that we can do some dungeons. It would be easier if I were a druid because we'd get flight form at 58. Not worth it. No, it's not worth it because then I would be a druid and that would be awful. So, yeah, I would really hate to be a druid. Not worth it. They get to stay in their form. Yeah, still, I would. That's great and everything, but the problem would be I would be a druid. Like, there'd still be a huge problem. I think, like, maybe if I wanted to do a character where, like, all I did was mine and herb, maybe a druid would be a good choice for that. Like, if I wanted to level a character up just mining, herbing, and doing dungeons, and, like, avoiding quests entirely, and just, like, making a bunch of money selling stuff, maybe a druid would be good for that. Because then I probably wouldn't play that character outside of collecting, outside of collecting herbs and stuff. They would just be my money maker. I'm gonna have to buy some better water because the stuff that we're making is not very good.
What have we here?
Heal me! Quickly!
Just remember to loot this guy so we get the quest item.
Korshakai! Feast, my pet! Eat your fill! Over!
You have faced many challenges. Pity they were all in vain. Soon your people will kneel to my lord! You are nothing. I answer a higher call. My lord will be the end of you all.
My inventory is full. It had to happen eventually. It's not good. Not good. Alright, let's go turn these ones in, and that might get us... level 60.
Speak for the Horde! Nabu! Strength! Victory! Farewell! For the Horde!
Alright, there we go. That is level 60. If I had set my Hearthstone back in Thrallmar like I wanted to do, that would have been really, really smart. And if I had done that, we'd be able to teleport back to Orgrimmar right now, but instead I have to run back to Thrallmar. I have to actually set my Hearthstone this time, and then we'll teleport to Orgrimmar. I haven't seen a single herb. There have been no herbs the entire time we've been here. It's pretty discouraging. I might end up just going into Zangarmarsh or something. Like I need to find a place where I can run around an herb. I don't think I want to do the questing here. I've done the questing here too many times in my life. I really want to find a place where I can run around an herb and where I can just queue up for dungeons between. And I'd rather level up that way. Just doing these quests is incredibly tedious. Yeah, flying is going to help out a lot for what I want to do. It's going to be easier just to fly around, pop down, grab the herb, fly back up. Like, it's going to make my life easier. I'm going to set my Hearthstone here, and then we're going to go to Orgrimmar. We have to go to the auction house and put up a bunch of inventory. Like, we got a bazillion herbs that we're not going to use for crafting that we can sell.
Hello. Beware the living.
Raw. Strength. May your blades never dull.
Wait, do I learn flying from somebody here, or do I learn flying from somebody in Orgrimmar? I feel like maybe I learn flying here. Windride Master, that's the Flight Master. Where are the stables? Here we go.
How you doing, man?
Yep, there we go.
Be seeing ya.
Alright. So that's done. That was fast that time.
Speak, friend. Go forth to victory.
Am I gonna put on any of the upgrades from the last dungeon? No. No, absolutely not. No, I shouldn't even be in this dungeon because my inventory is too full. I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, we got pants. Like, pants was basically all we got. Pants, I can use the staff, I guess. That's it. Just pants and staff. If we got any other stuff besides the pants and the staff, I'll find it later. I have heirloom shoulders, so if I got a shoulder upgrade, I'm not going to be equipping it. If I got a shoulder upgrade, it's just for transmog. We're wearing heirlooms.
This may hurt a little.
Heal me! Quickly!
I'll just wait here. There's no reason for me to be up there with no mana anyway. It would have been really nice to get out of combat for a second. There we go. Yeah, we'll just chill here and we'll drink our mana back. We'll be ready for the next fight. That's the one bad thing about being a mage, is that you will go You will go very often, and nobody gives a shit. Especially the tank.
Feast, my pet. Eat your fill.
Nah, it doesn't matter. They don't need everybody for the pull anyway.
You have
It's fine. I'm fine with people pulling ahead and leaving me behind as long as they're fine with me sitting down and sitting out for a pull.
Will kneel to my lord.
It's like, feel free to run ahead. Just don't expect that I'm going to be able to participate in every single pull.
I answer a higher call. My lord will be the end of you all.
My mirror images, they ignore my transmog? That makes sense, I guess. I didn't notice that either. Alright, first thing, we should probably just find a vendor, and we should probably just, like, vendor every single thing in our inventory. Like, do I... Besides the herbs, I'm gonna sell on the auction house. Spell power... Like, I just want a clean inventory. I don't care about any of this stuff. I wish they gave you the option to like pick what kind of bag you wanted. I would rather they just give me gold. I don't really need the blues. I guess sometimes they're useful, but for the most part I'd rather just have gold.
Sub-sub.
Alright, that looks okay. Let's go to the auction house. And we're basically gonna sell everything else in the auction house. And this has been the only character I've played besides outside of Season of Mastery where I've kept my professions like leveled up with my character, so it's definitely not like the typical thing that I do. Let's see, let's check some prices.
I know I'll buy you when I see one.
Whoops. Ice caps. Okay, they're selling for about a gold a piece. 24 gold a stack? Like, sure. Let's just, I'll undercut that. I'll say 20 gold and 50 silver. Be really nice if we could sell those. We also have these bear flanks we've been holding on to. The bear flanks, they can sell for 3 gold a piece. I think I will split these up and try to sell them for about 3 gold a piece. We'll do 320. That did not do what I wanted. Alright, what else do I have that I can sell? Wild Steel Bloom, I don't think I need that anymore. Let's take a look. A stack of 20 can get me about 15 gold, that sounds good. Let's do 14. Grom's Blood. That's selling for about a gold a piece. What about like a stack of 10, 12 gold? I'm gonna put my 13 up here for 12 gold. Just to get rid of them. And then I think the cloth I might send to my bank alt. Because like I'll probably need the cloth eventually. I just don't need it in my bags. Oh, we have one more stack of ice caps. Alright.
Hey, can
I need the auction leader. Yeah, people always try to get me to use the auction add-ons, and I've messed with them before. They require too much setup. They're not I'm not a smart person. They're not intuitive enough for me. I feel like I have to watch a video on how to use the add-on, then I'm not going to use the add-on. Alright. And then like some of the other stuff, like, oh, we're going to keep a hold of some of it, I think. Yeah, like we can make a couple of these. I probably should have made Adept's Elixir since we could have actually used that. That would have been the smart thing to do. And yeah, I think that's everything that we need to do in Orgrimmar. We've got like a relatively clean inventory. I think like the little odds and ends, I'll just sell them. We got a couple like odds and ends. We got some sungrass. I can just vendor it.
What are you looking for?
Let's vendor it. Let's vendor this one. Purple lotus. Golden sandsum. I just want to get rid of this stuff at this point. Dark iron residue, these can go. These can go. Yep. There it is. I can use some glyphs now. I have another glyph opened up. Let's see. Glyph of Frostfire increases the damage done by Frost Firebolt by 15%. Oh, that's really good. I wonder if even as Frost Spec, if I should mainly be spamming Frost Firebolt. I've been spamming Frostbolt and I've been hitting Frost Firebolt when it procs, like for the instant cast. But I don't know if maybe I should be spamming it. 2.36 second cast. Frostbolt's much faster. No, I think it's worth it just to cast Frostbolt unless Frost Firebolt procs. Although this does additional damage stacking up to 3 times. So now I'm not sure. Alright, guys, I am out of time for today. So I'm going to stop right here. We're going to hang out in Orgrimmar and soak up some rested XP. Next time, I think I'll take this character into Zangarmarsh, and I think we'll try to do some herbing in Zangarmarsh. I really don't want to quest in Outland. My plan for Outland, ideally, I would just collect herbs, and we would do professions, and we would do dungeons. So I'm hoping that works out. I don't know if that's going to get like super tedious, or if it's going to take a long time. We only need to get to level 68, and then we can go do Northrend stuff. But yeah, that's the plan. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.